So I don't think anyone was expecting to make a video on this today. Roll the intro. Hey everyone, it's Sai. Welcome back to my channel. You probably haven't been here before, but if you have, welcome back. If not, hello. Hi. So when I woke up this morning, I wasn't really expecting to be making a video on this up here. So Microsoft and Bethesda have gone and announced that Microsoft is going to be buying out Zenimax Media and game publisher Bethesda. I know Microsoft have been going on a little spree lately and they've been buying up studios. They bought In Exile Entertainment, they bought out Obsidian. Who else did they buy? They bought a few others as well. What's the Tim Schafer's studio? There's been a few more as well. But Bethesda on its own has a bunch of different studios underneath its belt. You've got Arcane Studios, Machine Games, the Bethesda games themselves, so the Fallout games and the Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games, ID Software, Tango Gameworks, Arcane Studios, the guys who made Prey and Dishonored. Like, this is a massive move. I don't think anyone expected this one. This came straight out of left field, and I opened up my Twitter and there it was, staring me right in the face. Pete Hines with a tweet saying, "Oh, by the way, we're joining Xbox." And I was like, what? Sorry? Who? Why? When? How? Where? So Pete Hines put out a tweet and linked to this article here. It says, "Why Microsoft is the perfect fit. Today we announced we're joining the Microsoft family." And we've got a graphic here, Xbox plus Bethesda. This is crazy. Today we announced we're joining the Microsoft family. And if you hadn't had a chance to read what Phil Spencer and Todd Howard shared in their post this morning, be sure to check them both out. I'll have links to all of these articles down in the description below, guys. When you work at a place as long as I've worked at Bethesda, just short of 21 years, Pete Hines has been there for a long time, just so you know. You see some things. Chief amongst them is change. When I started, Bethesda was not much more than a handful of people, the team working on Morrowind, fit in a couple of offices, and there were probably 6 or 7 of us spread across everything else. And as we know, Bethesda now is a massive company spanning thousands of employees and people that work at this place. Bethesda Softworks, our parent company, Zenimax Media, and many internal studios now employ thousands of talented people working in publishing offices and development studios around the world. We've gone from one internal studio to many, from a focus on single-player fantasy RPGs to developing massive MMOs, first-person shooters, and everything in between. The world, our industry, and our company has changed a lot in the 34 years since Bethesda Softworks was first founded. Today, it changed again. Microsoft came in with a big bag of cash, 7.5 billion to be exact, and went, yo, I personally, as a bit of a Bethesda fanboy, I'm a little bit disappointed in their recent stuff. Fallout 76 was a massive thing for me to begin with, because I hated the game so much to start with, and then I managed to pull myself around and get back into it after a few updates, and then I've stopped playing again because the game is just inherently broken. There's always bugs, there's always something going wrong with it. So I have like a love-hate relationship with that game. But Bethesda, for me, classically as a developer and a publisher, have put out some amazing stuff that I really love. And their sub-studios, Arcane Studios, putting out the Dishonored games, and Prey was one of the best games I've played in a very long time. We've got ID Software with the Doom games, and Machine Games with the Wolfenstein games, and all of these other studios in the Bethesda belt that can bring massive games to the table. And Microsoft are putting the money up and saying, we want you. I really don't know how to feel about this acquisition. It's massive for Bethesda. I mean, it's gonna pump money into their studios and stuff like that, and maybe we'll be able to see the effects of that in the next few years on their games and their publishing that they bring out. Maybe something like Fallout 76 could improve massively with an influx of Microsoft cash. We don't know how it's going to work properly yet, but just the idea that Microsoft want to bring such a big publisher to their group is crazy. I don't know whether it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, it's just one of those things. I really, really don't know. But I can tell you that I am excited and have a lot of trepidation inside my brain and my heart right now, because I'm just kind of confused and shocked and lots of other emotions that I can't find the words for. So yeah, there we have it. Xbox buying Bethesda, $7.5 billion. That's a lot of cash. If you want to read the press releases for yourselves, guys, you've probably seen them all over Twitter or anything like that, but I will leave the link for all of those in the description down below. I would really love a discussion on this, so if you've got any comments, leave them for me down below, guys. I would be really appreciative. I want to have a discussion about this with people like-minded. Just as another note, guys, we're 5 subs away from 100. We're getting so close. If you've made it this far, if you've made it all the way through my crazy rant and the words that don't match properly and all this kind of stuff, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're 5 away from 100, which means we get a custom URL for the channel. Leave a like on the video, spread it everywhere, show your friends, link it up, put it on your Twitters, all that kind of stuff. Much love to everyone that's watched, guys. I appreciate you all. Peace.